Most people end up buying the wrong hair care products simply because they don't truly know the difference between fine hair and thin hair. And those are two totally different hair types and different hair situations. And so I want to discuss that today and define the difference, empower you to make better choices with your money, get better results with your hairstyling. So if you're interested in that, just keep watching. My name is Cara Thompson, and I am a licensed cosmetologist. I've been in the beauty industry for almost 10 years now, and I have studied everything and tried as many products as possible to give hands on experience and a scientific breakdown on what's really going on. My many years behind the chair have also informed me on so many different hair types and struggles and situations that have helped me to narrow down a way to empower you in whatever part of the hair journey you're at. And so, starting today, I just want to define the difference between fine hair and thin hair. So, fine hair is when a person has teeny tiny hair strands. So each individual hair strand is almost invisible to the human eye. So if I were to hold up a fine piece of hair, you almost wouldn't be able to detect it in my fingers, versus a coarse piece of hair, which when you hold it up, it has a defined thickness, a defined shape. Everyone falls on a spectrum within hair density. That's what we call hair density, the thickness of each strand. That concept gets so muddled together with the idea of thin hair. Now, thin hair is when a square inch on your scalp does not produce as much hair as the average person. And that, again, falls on a huge spectrum. For example, with thin hair, if you were to gather all your hair together, a thin haired scalp would maybe have a ponytail of somewhere between a penny and a nickel, like if in the, you know what I'm trying to say. The size of the ponytail is tiny. Now, that person with thin hair may have coarser hair density. It doesn't go hand in hand. You can have thin, coarse hair, you can have thin, average hair, you can have thin, fine hair. Also, you can have fine, thin hair, fine, average hair, and fine, thick hair. So the thin to thick spectrum defines how many hair follicles are produced per square inch. Now, here's why this is important. If you have fine hair, but you have a thick amount of it, you fall into a category that I find especially difficult to match the correct hair products with, because you need something that's going to effectively texture and coat every single hair equally to give the desired result. But often, fine hair struggles with flat or the hair looking flat, the hair looking greasy, the hair struggling to perform. And that doesn't have anything to do with your styling techniques. It's truly a failure to match the correct products with your hair. The same is also true for thinning hair. Thinning hair doesn't necessarily need thickening hair products to get the desired result. You really should be catering your products to the type of texture your hair is. So whether it is fine, to coarse. That's going to have a bigger effect on how your hair styles than if you're using products that are targeted to thinning hair. Side note, I get frustrated with companies who create products for thinning hair because I believe that they're preying on a huge insecurity. And just in general, I know that marketing definitely targets our insecurities. So that's my whole goal with this channel and with education, is to empower you to conquer your insecurities and don't fall prey to just buying the next thing. So products that are targeted toward thinning hair tend to have some intense ingredients that, in my opinion, is only best suited for coarse hair types. So if you do fall into the category of fine and thin hair, listen up. I'm going to make a video designed specifically for you, specifically with product recommendations, because you do fall into a unique category. So let's recap a second. We have fine hair, how thick the actual hair strand is from the spectrum of fine all the way to coarse. And then you have the density of the strand. That's the density of the strand. The distribution, how many hairs are on your head, is thin to thick. Two totally different categories of how to describe your hair. So, if you're interested, again, in learning what I believe is the best way to diagnose and get your own personal prescription on what products you should use, I'm going to be creating another video about viscosity of products, how thick or thin the formula of a product affects different hair types. Hang in there with me. I am so excited to be making these videos and to be empowering you. I also have a freebie I'm working on, and it's going to be so empowering, so helpful, so educational, something that you're going to be able to share with your loved ones. And absolutely every single person with hair will benefit from this freebie. So I'm super excited. I hope you hang in there with me. If you've made it to this point in the video, thank you so much. And please, please subscribe. I would love it. Like the video, comment and tell me what was the most important thing that you heard in this video today, or a question that you have about something I said. And then I will see you in the next one.